Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways here at the Southern Vectis Cowes garage in Cowes, where we're looking at a couple of the Cowes MiniLinks mailer stratas. And, you know, this is a view that we don't really see much. We let the MiniLinks network sort of get on with themselves, and I only check in to make sure that all the vehicles are not, in fact, broken, which is, you know what, quite commonly the case. These stratas have been quite solid. So we're here because the game has a limit on how many garages you can have. I think you can have 15 garages? Something like that. And the MiniLinks garage in Cowes is really close to the main garage in Newport. So I don't think it's all that necessary. So, with that in mind, let's go back to SV, the main garage in Newport, which I also don't think will need to get much bigger than it currently is. It will need more space for the staff, it will need more space for more staff, and such. But I think this is all the spare room that we really need. And I would like to, you know, not run into, you've got too many garages, trying to expand into, like, pool or something. So, you know, let's make some additions to this garage in order to accommodate the fleet that is currently at Cowes. So straight off the bat, minibus parking is for some reason really space inefficient. I don't understand. It's like the grid system is very, very coarse. I don't like it. Because, like, I can put a road there, but the minibus parking space doesn't fit here. If I put the road here, there'll be so much space behind the minibus parking. So I'm almost now wondering, what if I just do, like, that? Kind of space inefficient again, but, Or what if I delete the road, and move the road, like, one more? Yeah, that's alright. That's fine, actually. Then, if I do the minibus parking sort of columns like this, then I can have again, that feels really space inefficient, but I know that I can't move the roads any closer because the space between the two parking spaces is smaller than a grid. That's very, very annoying. Ah well. I'll put trees there or something. If I had the eBus DLC, I might put, you know, solar panels. I could put spaces there, but at the same time I don't want to because I like this sort of buffer of green. We are a green garage. So, let's see, we have 6, 18, we've got 19 stratas at Cowes. So maybe I could extend this, make this longer. Let's take it out to here. And then, you know, lots of space. I'll fill it with green. So all of these spaces, they're going to hold the ex-Cowes fleet. Obviously. And I'll maybe rejig the minibus parking at this side of the garage. I might rejig it here. Actually, no, I like it here. here is quite nice. Because I've got this temporary warehouse, because this one's too small. And I'm going to eventually completely rework the depot buildings. I'll move all the maintenance facilities onto this side. Or I'll just delete the warehouse, have the warehouse sort of near the front of a new staff facility here, and keep the maintenance facilities over here. Something I'm going to do. Probably not this episode, but, you know, I will get to it. As for now, let's make this beautiful. So where's the outdoor? There's bush 1 we want. I love that you can just click and drag, that's so nice. Give everything a nice outline. And there's 2 in the middle, which means you can put trees. Trees are too wide. And what's it here? There's 5 here. That's really nice. I could put a line there. And then, you know, lines of trees. This is very, very nice. Maybe we do, because we've got like mostly pines, because I just like the shape of pines. But I like, which one of these? I like this one. It's like a Christmas tree. Put those there. Maybe pine 1? Like alternate? Oh, that's too far over. That's too far over. Oh, no. That's fine. I can just move these bushes. I'll just get rid of them. Or even move them 1 back, like that. And then put the smaller, wider pine trees between them, and you get sort of a nice little pattern going on. And then I'll just do that on this side as well. If I was smart, I would have switched the pattern up. So where I use the small ones, I use the tall ones. But oh well. Decoration rating is going through the roof. It's at 95%. And I've got like massive swathes of undecorated interior. So, you know, this is a far cry from the Glasgow garage for sure. In a good way, I think. So, I don't know how many parking spaces we've actually got in this setup, but it should be enough. Because we have 19 vehicles at SVC. And we're gonna leave SVC in its place until close of traffic. So yeah, I guess let's take stock. Everything's doing pretty much gangbusters. Everything is doing really well. We have a very, very successful network. That 200 is doing really, really well. That's the one we put in last episode. It's the sort of limited stop service that will be joined by the 100 to Portsmouth. It'll split there and it'll go this way. It'll follow the 220, apart from it'll take this dual carriageway bit rather than going around through Cosham. So, you know, express services. And of course we've got all of Southampton to cover. I don't know if I mentioned, but Southampton is going to be covered by a second garage. And potentially more down the line. It's going to be sort of in the old docks, the old sort of ocean terminal. Probably here? And that's going to be Southampton Maritime, or SM. And I don't know which garage is going to, like, they might do like a mix of sort of things, like Southampton City's going to get the Solent Limited, maybe Southampton Maritime gets its own sort of flagship services, and then they both do Southampton City locals. That's something we can work out. Ooh, lag spike, love that. So, let's see if there's anyone at SC, or SVC even, that's not got anything else on today. You've all got other stuff on today. So have you, and you. Well, you've just gone out. Very nice. And let's actually look at the MiniLinks in Cowes, because we sort of only ever glossed over them since we put them in. So, the MiniLinks are these ones, these grey ones. I meant to make them red many episodes ago. The MiniLinks do have a slight problem in that they are wildly successful, and the stratas are almost not big enough. But I don't think they would be in real life, so I'm gonna just say, nah. I overruled, you get stratas. Also because the stratas are so efficient, we are making bank on these little routes. So we've got this one that I've highlighted is the 11. It goes through this way, the sort of middle of it all, the middle of sort of residential areas, past the SVC garage, which I could rename. So like old bus garage or something like that. That bus stop is inside the LD. That's not fun. Oops. Oh no, wait, the LD's there. Yes. Anyway, it terminates park and ride. Then there's a 12, which was part of the first pair that we put in, the 12 and the 13. Again, they all start in this sort of loop north of the town centre. And they all go via the university, or college even. So they go this way. And then this one does a loop of northward where it meets at the what's it called? The Horseshoe Inn with the mainline 1, which is very nice, very busy. Then there's the 13, splits from the 12 around here, well, here at that junction, and goes through the back streets and does a loop around Gurnard. Then there's the 14, which is like the most weird, the most weird route in Cowes. It's all sort of wrapped up in itself. But they're all quite busy. The 14 is the quietest. I think the 12 and the 13 are sort of busiest, with the 12 occasionally being busier. The 11 also gets quite busy, but I think that sort of goes without saying. They're stratas, they've got a capacity of 35. So yeah. Also, I have a another livery for the Solent Limited. The idea was that the first 12 would be delivered with a blue front, and the second 12 would be delivered with a red front. So the livery sort of the other way around. I've made that. I've not put it on the template yet, so it looks kind of ropey. But it's there. What I haven't made yet, I've made no City Red liveries. Or City Red? Ooh, we went our first group there. I've not done any Solent Red liveries yet. So, we're not touching this. Not for a little bit. I need to do my Solent Red liveries. But, another thing that we can perhaps launch from close of play today is a new garage. I don't know how much money I have, but it's going to go here. I don't have enough money. I still don't have enough money. Let's launch it like this. And then let's take out some loan. There we go. It's a full spec garage. And this is going to be GP, or Gosport. This, canonically, the oldest garage, the older of the two garages in Gosport. But that's just going to be sitting there for now. Again, we will start making use of them when the service finishes today. It's early afternoon now, so won't be too long. Let's have a look at the 200. Bus driver needs a break. Zooming in. Obviously, 200 uses these beautiful Gemini 3s. B5 TLs. I've never been on a B5 TL. Well, yeah, no, I have. Like once or twice. I've been on one of the two that are in London. I would say they're rare, but rare implies hard to find, and they're never off the 127. So, you know, sit at a bus stop on the 127 for long enough, you'll get one. 127 is in South London. So, you know, any viewers in South London, you've got something pretty special going on. As for the 200, this is about as busy as I would expect it to be. It's a long distance route, so I wouldn't expect it to be super quiet, but at the same time it doesn't stop everywhere. You know, it makes sort of principal stops only. Which is, you know, why it's called the Solent Limited, because it's limited stop. But there we are. Southampton, I think, is going to be wildly, wildly successful. Because even with this one route that's sort of just sitting there, it's, you know, it's not super well connected, particularly at this end. It's just like a little extremity with no other services until you get to Swanwick. It's still busy, which is really, really promising. And a little bit scary as a prospect for when we actually launch in Southampton. Anyway, let's go to SV. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to completely rejig this side of the depot. So, let's... Oh, there's someone there, but that's fine. Basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these lockers just one notch, because you don't need that much space, and that will help. Then I'm going to delete this strip from here so that I can move the bathroom into this space, and basically we're going to expand the warehouse into this line here. If I just delete that, like that, the warehouse is going to expand into there. Then let's go to the bathroom. And I've just realised the sort of logistical challenge here of the door being there. I suppose what I could do, move that there, move the door there, and then just do 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 do. Then move all these doors forward to, you know, where they should be, not there. Doors between cubicles, now that wouldn't be good. You know, imagine having to go into one cubicle to, like, go through a cubicle to get to another. That would be just weird. and bad. Anywho. Bathroom sinks. On the wall, please. Everyone gets their own sink and hand dryer. I used, I think one of the toilets at like Gatwick Airport or something is like this, and it's just really nice. You know, you've got time, you've got space, you can just vibe. And so that's the whole thing there. Also, this can be really space efficient. Rather than having like a big room, we just have like a little corridor, and it works. And we'll put a window there, just into the corridor. Get some lighting. Then let's build a warehouse bit. Oh no. Let's delete that and build it properly. Then where's wall? Put a wall and tinted door. I like tinted doors. Then let's go over. Just move all of these one back. Just like that. Just one back. And that way we'll be able to squeeze in a few more shelves, and hopefully that will be enough. Just like that. And then we have space for 2 more. Isn't that lovely? Now, this is also really, really cramped, so I'm just going to put a couple windows there and one there. And we have a little bit more warehouse space. Probably make more changes to this down the line. We will see. However, what that has done is it's made the staff garage smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of that, and I'm going to put my bush back. Where's the bush? There's the bush. Put the bush back. And I'm going to carve a path by getting rid of these trees that we so lovingly put in, and instead putting bushes there. Lovely. So staff people can use that as a path, and then we can go to let's have a corridor. And maybe we'll have like a cloakroom here, so we'll have it be like 5 wide. And it's just gonna be like a big... Was 5 enough? 5 was not enough. I needed 6. I don't know how long this will do us for, but hopefully a nice little bit. Build more corridor. I needed 6. There we go. Just to get a little cloakroom going on. Although we're going to have 2 doors here. Both tinted. And this one is going to go into a break room. That's going to be... I like the feeling of 9x18. Then through here, we're going to have a kitchen. Which is going to be 7x... 7x5? I like that. And then a bathroom, which is going to be 3 wide. And then just down to the back. So, door, just a normal door into the kitchen. A tinted door into the bathroom. Wall. Shame about the bushes clipping through, but, you know. Such is life. I find the depot building part of the game quite therapeutic. It's almost like The Sims, which I've never actually played. Well, not for a, you know, sustained period of time anyway. Jeez, could you imagine the noise in this area if, like, everyone was using the hand dryers at the same time? It is quite hard to place things on the walls when they've only got one unit. And there we go. Very nice. And we'll put thing there for light. Then they get the very nice view of the back of Solo 759. Very, very nice. In the kitchen is gonna go... Ooh, how about a dresser? Because, you know, coffee. Ooh, that's facing the wrong way. Coffee. And then, like, a sink. You know, for water and stuff. And then on this side, fridge. And then we'll have like a little... Ooh, where should we put this? Maybe along sort of this wall? We'll have like a system. A system? No, we'll just have some chairs. In like a relatively social arrangement, like that. Then we'll have a bin by the door. Need to have a bin by the door. And then like a couple more fridges along the back wall. With... Where is it? Let's have like, you know, like a little food prep area. And you could have like a microwave. That'd be nice. But there's our new crew canteen. Very nice. And then of course there's a new break room. So, I mean, break rooms are really sort of kind of hard. Although I do realise I've only got one decorated break room in here, and it's Glasgow that's got all the nice decoration. So, I'm going to cut to the end of service, and we're going to actually get the depots shuffled around. So, it is 1:30 on Thursday morning. So now, it's time to go to SVC and get everyone coming home. Depot SV. Depot SV. 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 There's a lot of these SV, 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 SV. There are so many of these. Well, there are 19 of them, which is a really weird number. There you go. Ooh, cancel. There we go. Now. Stuff. I think... Can you just close the depot? Yes. Cool. The Stratas are home. They are at SV. Very nice. Oh, and because of that... Oh no, it's Sunday. Hang on. Copy. Paste. There we go. And then there's just the 49 missing assignments for the mini-links, and this 4 that's unassigned itself again. And this 4 that's unassigned itself again. Where? Although, now that we've got these buses, where does... That must go there. 902, 903. Just getting all of these shifts done so that I can focus on the mini-links. And that is the sort of the shifts allocated for tomorrow, well, technically today, here at SV. And that has not liked it. Why does that still not like it? Copy. Paste. Well, everything's failing. Oh, I love this. I will sort that out off camera. We will get through one day of the new stuff. Now let's go over to Gosport. Well, we're not buying B5TL Geminis, we are hiring staff. Now this one could be quite messy. I don't know how many vehicles we're taking on, it's quite a few. Pretty much all of the non-hybrids based at WR right now. So, I'm just gonna get, you know, a shed load. We've got 60 right now. That should be more than we need, but, you know, I don't visit this page often, so just get loads. There's 81. That should be more than we need. Now let's go to WR and move all of these in turn. Oh no, wait. I moved that to WR. GP. Okay, so first thing I need to do already is go to GP. Let those sort themselves out there. Bus routes. No? No, I just hit escape. This is GP. Cool. Bus fleet, you go there. And 18 slots in there. Cool. Now, back to WR. I'll get these all moved one by one. Right, so all the vehicles are now on their way to Gosport Garage. And let's reassign all of these routes. So you are now a GP route. You are a GP route. And then it's you. And you. Oh, and also, I forgot. You and you. So let's go to the shift schedule. We're missing one. That's fine. And apparently we're short one full-size bus and one VW type, which could be worse. So, let's see. Let's pause the game. Pause the game. 12:35. Get this one allocated first. What can I do? What can I do? Is there anything I can do? Well, straight away I can move that. Put that there. Okay, that went perfectly. It has a 0-minute shift transfer on either side, and yet it's gone perfectly. Okay, so I've managed to get everything sorted. So, SVC is no longer gone. Cowes no longer has a bus garage. But Gosport now has 2. And the reason for that is that down the line we're going to have more services on the busway, and WR is better situated for that because the busway is like right there. So, you know, the busway is going to have quite a few services down. It's only got 2 in real life. I think I've planned 5 or 6. So this garage, which has still got 40 vehicles in it, it's almost half full, it's going to have a lot more by the end of this. Anywho, I've been going for over an hour, so let's visit our friends at SV. Our new friends. Technically not new, they used to be based here. But they're based here again. And that's broken. So from our friends who have rejoined us at SV, bye bye.